On behalf of Forbes, Bessemer Venture Partners, and Salesforce Ventures, we are excited to reveal the 6th annual Cloud 100, now live. To create this list, we evaluated hundreds of the best and brightest private companies in cloud computing. Every year, the competition gets tougher to make the list, meaning this year's group is the strongest to date. These cloud standouts act as an industry standard and evidence of the private cloud market's continued strength, even after a challenging year. The combined market cap of our 2021 Cloud 100 honorees nearly doubled since last year to just over $500 billion. Now it's our pleasure to reveal our top 10 rankings and a few remarkable breakout leaders who made big moves on this year's list. Let's dive in. E-commerce's recent growth, up more than 13% from pre-pandemic levels, helps boost Attentive and Klaviyo into the top 20 as brands look for new ways to market to buyers online. The top 20 also sees some new faces due to a record number of companies that graduated off the list since last year, 19 and counting, including names such as Snowflake, UiPath, Procore, WalkMe, Auth0, Segment, and many more. The top 20's biggest movers are Talkdesk, which moved up 36 places to number 17, and design tool Figma, which moves 22 spots and now sits at number 7. Check out our Cloud 100 package on Forbes.com for much more on Figma and CEO Dylan Field. The list's biggest movers overall, revenue intelligence provider Gong leaped up 43 positions to number 28. Amplitude in product intelligence and HighSpot in sales enablement both jumped 52 slots to numbers 37 and 46 respectively. And LaunchDarkly jumped 53 slots, all the way up from last year's number 100. Check out our Cloud 100 package for more on that DevOps business led by CEO Edith Harbaugh. Now, let's talk more about the top 10, the cloud's private company leaders. Number 10, Freshworks. Customer support software business Freshworks is valued at $10 billion based in the Bay Area. 9, Checkout.com. London-founded Checkout.com provides online payment solutions that improve a user's checkout experience. It's one of Europe's most valuable startups. 8, ServiceTitan. The software platform for tradespeople cracks the top 10 after raising $200 million at an $8 billion valuation 2 months ago. 7, Figma. Led by CEO Dylan Field, design software business Figma recently launched a punny brainstorming product, FigJam, and reached a $10 billion valuation. 6, Plaid. It looked like fintech startup Plaid would be off these lists moving forward when it agreed to be acquired by Visa in January 2020. But with that deal off the books, the open banking company is now flying high with a valuation north of $13 billion. 5, Toast. Despite a trying year for restaurants, Boston-based Toast held on to its number 5 slot as business has bounced back for its hospitality software. 4, HashiCorp. Forbes 30 Under 30 alumni Mitchell Hashimoto and Armin Dadgar maintained their number 4 slot from last year, but CEO Dave McJannet now calls the shots at the open source cloud infrastructure business. 3, Canva. Led by Melanie Perkins, Canva moves up to number 3 on the list as its design software spreads across the globe from Australian roots. 2, Databricks. Based in the Bay Area, Databricks software for AI tools has gone from UC Berkeley project to $28 billion valuation. Number 1, Stripe. After falling all the way to number 2 last year, Stripe is back at the top of the Cloud 100 list. That makes it 5 of 6 years at number 1 for the payments company founded by the Collison brothers, and valued at $95 billion. These ranks get tougher to reach and remain in every year, so it's quite an achievement for any company on the Cloud 100 list to break through. Our Rising Stars list of up-and-comers, who have raised less than $25 million in funding, also gets more and more competitive. To see that full Cloud 100 list, this year's 20 Rising Star companies, and much more coverage, be sure to join us at Forbes.com/Cloud100. Check out our interactive lander for more info on the complete list, breakdowns by categories, stories about new and notable list makers, and much more. And be sure to join me later in today's programming when I talk to Kelvin Beachum, NFL offensive tackle and cloud investor, Savitra Wilson, founder and CEO of Resilia, and Danielle Cohen-Showett, co-founder and CEO of Gloss Genius. We discuss the challenges up-and-coming entrepreneurs are facing, how they're doing things differently, and their advice for other founders building cloud businesses today. Congratulations to all our list makers, and enjoy the rest of your Cloud 100 event.